I think I'm live. And I go live because it's therapeutic. This is Volothan, modulus tautology. Am I saying that in third person? I guess I can. I guess I can say that. And even if I'm saying it in third person, first person is always understood. And therein is where we're dealing with the pronoun mental health issues of a certain society that we like to refer to as the alphabet mafia. Or who used that? That was probably the only thing that I used to kinda. I don't disrespect. Well, but I can't remember his name. I respect him more than I respect Roland Martin. I don't no respect for Roland Martin whatsoever. Jason Whitlock. I got a little bit more respect for Jason Whitlock than I do for Roland Martin, and I'm just keeping it 100 on that. Coming to you live. Loving life and enjoying it, you know? Today's program, I titled it Foundational Black America is the CounterAttack. That's Foundational Black America is the CounterAttack. One last time for those all the way in the back. Foundational Black America is the CounterAttack. And I got Lexi with me to help bring some of you up to date and why I'm putting it that way, you know. Alexa, in the game of chess,
What about chess? Would you like to know about the rules, strategies, or famous players?
The rules that I'm looking at is, does the white pieces always go before the black pieces?
Yes, in chess, the white pieces always move first.
So, Alexa, if we were to start the game and the dark pieces or the black pieces went before the white pieces, would that be considered cheating?
Yes, having black move first would be considered cheating since it violates the official chess rules. The rules clearly state that white always moves first. It's a fundamental part of how the game is played.
So, Alexa, you're implying that the white always attacks first and the black always counterattacks.
Actually, chess isn't that simple. While white does move first, both players actively attack and defend throughout the game. Black's first move sets up their own strategy while responding to white's opening.
My apologies. Because remember, we did talk about the shortest game in chess, which would be the fool's mate. Could you repeat that procedure to the people?
Fool's mate is the quickest checkmate, taking just 2 moves. White moves f3, g4. Black responds e5, qh4 checkmate. Want to learn about other quick checkmates beyond fool's mate?
Yes, go right ahead.
Another quick checkmate is scholar's mate, taking just 4 moves. It involves white's queen and bishop combining to attack black's f7 square. There's also the 3-move checkmate called the fool's mate variation. Want to see how that one works?
Go right ahead.
Here's how the 3-move checkmate works. White moves e4, black responds with g5, then white's queen takes f7 for checkmate. Want to learn about the most common checkmate patterns beyond these quick ones?
No, we giving them already too much information. We're doing the podcast now, so say hello to the people.
Hey there, podcast listeners. Thanks for tuning in. Sounds like we've been diving deep into chess strategy together. Hope you're enjoying the conversation as much as I am.
And there it is. There it is.
Perfect. That's how we do it, bringing the chess knowledge and the podcast vibes together.
I'll be right back with you, okay, Alexa?
Sounds good. I'll be here whenever you need me. Just give a shout.
So as y'all can tell, I'm facetiously using CounterAttack. The Fool's Mate is a two-move chess move, where white opens up the door, but with two moves, and within two moves, the black queen checkmates the white king. Thusly being a counterattack, even though it is technically the first attack. I'm using the terminology attack as being more so the aggressive one. Who's more aggressive? The white pieces for moving first, or the black pieces for having to wait and move second. But the game rules are the game rules, and not following the rules of a mental war game like chess is considered cheating. We also talked about Monopoly, where I know in house rules are all across ghetto black families, they like to put money under free parking, which is considered hiding money, which is also against the official rules. And the same is true with American politics. We've clearly been over the 14th Amendment over and over and over and over again, of how that was written specifically for foundational Black Americans like myself, because it's my lineage. So for a Haitian white collar worker to come over in the past 10 years and be on I'm a white collar worker, hence I can just terminate foundational Black Americans who been here for eons that are blue collar workers because I'm an immigrant and I say so. It's complete hypocrisy, especially when they don't get along with Jamaicans like that. Or especially Dominicans, they don't really get along with Dominicans like that. In fact, Dominicans, their Independence Day, their liberation was from the Haitian side of the quote unquote island. Now that's not hate. I'm just keeping it 100. It's the history is the history. Now we can go over their history of when exactly the Dominican Republic, liberated themselves from Haitian, was it, I guess democracy, but we liberate ourselves from each other, and that calling it liberation is what democracy claims to be. But democracy has more to do with the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech. And I mean, they've been taking our freedom of speech away, especially on these cyberspaces. I facetiously printed a famous meme of mine where I'm in Facebook jail again. I'm in Facebook jail and I don't care. But I'm not in Facebook jail, of course. I'm coming to you live on Facebook at the present moment. I'm also live on Volo Television, and I'm going live on Twitch. But I just going on live just to, let people know that I'm still putting that work in. I'm still going to give you a good, 15, 20 minutes or whatever of my time. I still want people to like and subscribe to my page. I need more subscribers on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. So along my Facebook page, you can click and find my YouTube channel. I try to. I think I'm a tag one at the top of my page soon. But I'll be sharing that along. But I've been just doing lives, and but on YouTube it's VOLOTELEVISION as one string at Volo Television, and I just been treating it like a radio station right now because that's what I really want to get into. Like what I say, I'm setting up the operations. I'm hoping to have it all completed in the next 2 weeks, which will really improve my vision, and I can get back to creating content the way that I've been used to. Keeping my fingers crossed, praying with you, and giving thanks to God for being able to still share content like this with you. As we prepare for an exciting summer. Right now in Philadelphia, they're going to, the Roots picnic is this weekend, so everybody be safe. I used to live around the corner from the Belmont Plateau. So, I mean, it would have been beautiful if I was still living in that small, danky apartment that I was renting from two Jewish guys that tried evicting me way back 26 years ago. But that prepared me for my current situations that I'm going through now as well. Yes, there's still slumlords out here in America. Yes, there's still slumlords in America. It's just sickening that some of them, a lot of them, are foreign nationals, and they are attacking foundational Black Americans who are protected by, once again, given to us by Donald Trump. I mean, I just got to give it real. The 14th Amendment. So as we continue to study the U.S. Constitution and know our place in it, the First Amendment is the freedom of speech. The Second Amendment is the right to duck your left jab and catch you with an uppercut on your chin. That's the right to bear arms. All right, you know what I mean? Just because you missed me, your intent was to hurt me with the left jab. That's why I caught you with the uppercut across your chin. And if Volo catches you with a very good uppercut, it's not going to be good for your jaw, and you may not wake up until Tuesday, depending on what day of the week that you caught that uppercut. There it is, hip-hop culture, way back in the days when hip-hop began. Coke, LaRock, Kool Herc, and then bam. B-boys went to the latest jams, but when it got shot up, they went home and said, damn, it's gotta be a better way to hear our music every day. People getting blown away, but coming outside anyway. They try to get outside to see the park. Power from the street like made the place dark. But yo, you didn't care. They turned it out. I know a few understand what I'm talking about. That's KRS-One right there. Of course, the main event this weekend is Jay-Z. I'm really not the biggest Jay-Z fan, just to be honest with you. I fell out of love with Jay-Z with the two R. Kelly albums. Against the World, or whatever those two albums was. I was never really a big Jay-Z fan like that. It's just to keep it. I'm a big Nas fan. Don't get it messed up. I love Nas. Always loved Nas from the beginning. I wasn't really it's kind of weird. I wasn't the biggest Wu-Tang fan. I mean, GZA was always the GOAT to me. So his first album, um, oh geez, what? Oh, no, now I messed up. Chess boxing. Hold on, what's the name of his album? Oh well, charge my brain, not my heart. That first GZA album, along with the Purple Tape by the Purple Tape, I didn't understand when that first came out. I did like ODB's first album, but I was a real big fan of the Method Man album. We had the Tikal, so Tikal, chess. What is it? Chess, the art of chess boxing. Oh geez, why can't I remember right now? My bad, GZA. And that was my favorite back then. It was the basic instruction before leaving Earth, because I was always a Killer Priest fan, so I knew that song in and out when that first came out. But when hey, what did that now was his first album, not Mecca. Anyway, we'll go over albums and my favorite ones and all that at another time. I really wanted to start with classic books, but I'm really not going to get too much into that. We did talk about not Alice in Wonderland, but Alice in Wonderland. We talked about the Wizard of Oz was the one that we talked about when it came to the Scarecrow, the Tin Man being like the first kind of the first robot, kind of, and the lion, the cowardly lion, and how they use truth, love, and courage as the three keys to Dorothy making her way home, this young little child. But of course, the movie made it more a different kind of screenplay where Dorothy is more of a teenager than the original book, which I believe was more of a little girl. But therein is where we're going to start getting, as I hopefully get my eyesight back, we can get into what the original book was and possibly the movies, and I'll be able to edit it and add it how I want to. But one thing at a time. I'm enjoying just doing this little radio thing, and still trying to get my subscriptions up. So hit that like button, subscribe. You don't have to join just yet. You don't even have to send me $1 to $ Volothamp, which is the Cash App. But if you do, I would deeply appreciate it, and that will put you on the list for future giveaways that we're planning on as soon as my channel grows and continue to grow. Shout out to Detroit HDP TV, shout out to Water God TV, Tim Black TV, and all of the other foundational Black American media sources, including Tariq Nasheed, even though, yes, he's a knucklehead, but I do appreciate and respect Tariq Nasheed for what he does and bring to the table. Also, shout out to Make Good. It's been a while since I really talked about B1 politics. Make Good is the president and CEO of B1 Politics on Facebook, and I haven't been able to really put together the kind of memes and posts that I used to share with her, and I miss it. Much respect to her. I did try to include my interpretation of what B1 mean. I'm not really a Black first person. I say B1 is base one. And what that is the mathematics of individualism, where we're each our own individuals, we're each independent, and we are. That's the lineage of us working together as foundational Black, brown, beige, brunette, blonde Americans, because our lineage, we can trace to 1870, and we can trace it all the way back to year zero, and even before then, because Black is a worldwide phenomenon. Let's change it up for 'em. Yo. Now it should begin till I finish this song, cause the rhyme gets rougher as the rhyme goes on. Sweat as you step about to get hyped. Or should you just listen to the man on the mic? You're physically here with me, but how could you tell if you're not mentally as well? Yo, if you're not hip hop, yo. Yeah. Follow me into a solo, get in the flow. And you can picture it like a photo. Music makes mellow, maintain to make melodies for MCs, motivate the breaks. I'm everlasting. I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave deep as x-rays. I can take a phrase that's rarely heard, flip it, now it's a daily verb. Of course, that's Rakim, and I rank him the GOAT, number one. Then I'll say Master Ace. He is my favorite from the Juice Crew. My apologies with no disrespect at all to Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Craig Nice. No, Craig G. Ooh, my bad, Craig G. And MC Shan, and of course, the great Roxanne Shante. I just like Master Ace, what he brings to the table. All right. Now, EPMD, we're going to get to later. That's number 3, along with Reggie Noble and, K Solo and et cetera, et cetera. And then number 4, I have, what's his name? Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. But I do say Boogie Down Productions, but I do include Guru and Gangstar as a part of that same greatness when it comes to that real knowledge of self kind of boom bap hip hop, you know what I mean? Whoop, 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 whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Black cop, black cop, black cop. Stop shooting black people. We all gonna drop. You don't even get paid a whole lot. So take that M16, put it on lock. Take that Uzi, put it on lock. Take that 4.5, put it on lock. Black cops, that cops. 30 years ago, 60 years ago, there were no black cops. You couldn't even drive round the block. Recently, police trained black cops to stand at the plateau and take gunshots. So listen. Y'all be safe this weekend on the plateau. Do not bring guns to the plateau because the cops are there, right? You are a hypocrite and a butthole for bringing guns to an event of peace to celebrate the life of hip hop with your own people. The cops are there to protect and serve, right? They're not there to. That's why I'm very, very upset with the Democrats contradicting their role when it comes to politics and protecting the lives of especially, right, foundational Black Americans. But y'all have fun. I wish I could come out there with y'all. Not this year. Celebrate with you know what I mean, because we always been self-destruction, protected, you know what I mean, black on black crime has to stop. Whether it's the black cop shooting black people in Johannesburg, whether it's the white cop still want to act like we do this, like the Belmont Plateau is the slave plantation, and they have the right to just start spraying and killing innocent people because of the setup from leftist ideologies like the supremacy of white nationalism being the enemy of all. You know what I mean? That's very hypocritical, and I spit on the ground to that type of ignorance. So I'm hoping y'all understanding this, the main theme and understanding of this little episode that I put together for you. I think I'm at the 30-minute mark. Should I check? Let me see if I could check on the phone or whatever. I'll play the music a little bit. Let's see here. Love life. I don't know if I got all of this. It's saying I'm still live, but my phone jumped to another page. So I don't know if I captured all this. Hopefully this came out well. I'm sorry for that long delay in me trying to figure out where I was at. But I'm gonna treat it like, as such. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I appreciate you all. That's one God, our Father, art of time, hip hop life, love one. That's God is love, hip hop is life. Time is a beautiful thing. Money is nothing more than the nth dimensional illusion that really doesn't exist, because it is hip hop that is the art of making the most out of life. No more debating over macro or micro economics. I'm more so into wishing harmony and happiness for you all, and let y'all know that we are repenting. That is war. That is the acronym of war. Repenting as far as seeking atonement. War is peace. So we're standing down. We are resting is how my man Dennis Sperling has been. Make sure y'all check him out. And I really appreciate y'all. So enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'll see you again tomorrow on Saturday for a good session. And y'all be safe out there. God is understood.